Girls, how you doing? Let's do the pickacard, and today is going to be what is it saying about you. Okay, I'm just checking. And let's try to be cool about it. Let's not be triggered. Let's go straight in. It's just tarot, as I always say. Okay, so happy Jubilee to everyone. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1. What is it saying about you? 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Holy schmoly. Oof. Okay, so they say that they have regret about you. They miss an opportunity. They had the possibility to be truly happy, and they didn't, how can I say, they didn't manage to be true to themselves, and therefore they're feeling the weight of regret. They do want to reconcile. They do want to make an attempt, but right now they feel left in the cold. And what it's saying by you is that they gave you gave them, an opportunity to be truly happy, but now maybe you walked away. What I say about you is when you give 100%, you give fully, you obviously was expecting to receive. And that's what they say about you. You're someone who give 100%, but obviously, you're gonna require a little bit of attention in return. And if they haven't done that, then obviously you walk away. You're very fair. That's what they say about you. You're someone who will devote yourself to your work, your friends, your tribe, and you give 100%. But if you don't receive in return, that's it, you walk away. Now you very much know your balance, you very much know your worth, and that's something you had to learn the hard way. Yeah, what they say about you is a lot of attraction for sure. Yeah, that also there may be an idea of obsession a little bit, very hot indeed, and maybe they misread you. Maybe they misread you. They thought you were the problem because I was so much easier to put you on that kind of energy. However, they realized that you make them aware that they had a karmic relationship with someone else. They had a toxicity around them, and maybe they didn't face it straight away, but you made them aware of the toxicity they were surrounded by, whether it is another relationship or people around them, as simple as that. So you're very aware of codependency. You came out maybe of a codependency yourself, therefore you're very much in alert. Therefore you recognize in them what they were going through. You were very aware of things, and that's why maybe they could not handle, because you were telling them too much of the truth. And some people don't want to know the truth, right? Yeah, here we go. Don't need the card, eh? And they were running away from their own truth, and they ran away from you as well. So that's what they will say about you, that you are very aware, self-aware, and also you have your antenna switch on. So you see on people who is lying, who's not. But for them, that was too much truth at once, in my opinion. But they manifested you. So they needed to have someone showing them the way. You manifest as well very much in your life. If you want something, you will make it happen. So you definitely a manifester. But you don't like illusion. You don't like people who don't show their true face. And you say so. Oh boy, do you? Damn. But that's good. That's lovely. That's refreshing. So the thing is, you are someone who had to drop maybe a country, drop family members, drop friends, drop husband, wife, whatever. You had to drop whatever wasn't working for you in order to open your heart and open yourself to your own truth. So you require other people to do the same, because anyone who doesn't follow their truth doesn't resonate with you anymore. And you can't just pretend. It's not your kind of thing. You haven't done that amount of work to pretend. So if they don't open their heart, then that's it. So that's very wow. What they say about you is you are so true. You are so much of a ray of sunshine. You bring that light everywhere you go. With you, they can be truly themselves. They can be the little boy, the little girl, and that's beautiful. But there is a price to this, freedom. There is a price to that truth, is to be very much, to be congruent to yourself. Fabulous. Very powerful indeed. Oh boy, you told them too many truths maybe and they couldn't handle it at the time, but with the sun, it's not the end of the road for sure. So let's have a major arcana strengths, yeah. You build your strengths, you will build your strengths and you inspire them to do the same. They were maybe confronted to too much strength when they met you the first time. They couldn't handle you. It's very possible. But now they realize it's like a muscle. You need to work and then you need to work out that muscle and then you can, start again maybe. They're building the strengths, they have regret, they want to reconcile, they want to make this work. But what they say about you is very, very refreshing. Yeah, a lot of truth. Maybe they couldn't handle it, but now they're missing it, right? Here we go. So, part number 2, what they're saying by you. 5 of sword, 10 of sword, Knight of sword. Holy schmoly. That's powerful. Well, yeah, you went through hell and back together. Damn. Yeah, definitely. But at the end of the day, it's the worst is behind you. And what you have now is a clarity. You know what you want and you know what you don't want. So you've been through a lot together or separately, but you needed to reveal yourself to yourself, and that's the only way to become an emperor or an empress is to go through a lot of, hurdle in life. As I say, you don't become an emperor or an empress having a cup of tea and a biscuit. Hell no. So here you have it. But they thought that you were out of the league. And there's not much you can do, if that's how they feel. It's some work they need to do on themselves, because if you choose them, because you see they are, and you think that they are worth your time, you wouldn't, waste your time. So they have to reflect on why do they think they're not good enough for you. In the meantime, they're coming towards you, they're rushing back, because they know now with clarity, with that, sword, that you are the person, of interest for sure. So, and also I think they realize that you've been through so many things that you don't take any prisoners. Damn. You go for your dreams, you don't even know how to do things, but you go for it no matter what. If you move country, you change job, you create your own business, bring it on, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You. I was doing so well. It's a rebirth. You're not afraid to give birth to yourself many, many times. You change career, you change, as I say, you move home, you restart. That doesn't matter. It's because something doesn't work out. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You start something else. Doesn't matter. And maybe you could start with somebody else and not maybe worrying them. Yeah, they're watching you, you bet. They're watching you excelling in many different areas, reinventing yourself, learning and, carry on walking. And that's the thing they say about you, that you are there, my goodness. You're inevitable. But they may have been defensive with their word a lot, because they didn't know how to handle you. So they were abrupt sometimes, don't come too close to me, right? In the meantime, yeah, they can see you juggling a million things and they cannot push you away. It's number 8. It's back and forth, hot, cold, in, out, but at the same time, you're always in my mind, damn it. Et voilà. So, yeah, they're resisting you. Absolutely. But what's the point? Because they may have to actually go through, a divorce or some legal papers in order to make things right with you. In the meantime, you do the right thing. That's why they say about you, you definitely have an idea of what's right, what's wrong. You don't fluff around, you don't take any prisoners. So they have to get to the, vibe with you as well, because you do not want to be either mistress or lover material. Definitely not. You're not going to have breadcrumbs from anyone. You want to be treated fairly. Absolutely. And why should you not? So okay, so let's have a measure arcana. Part number 2. What's it saying about you? Let's have a look, right? Magician, here we go. You see what I mean? You don't take any prisoners. You're manifesting. You are someone that doesn't like liars. You can smell them miles away. And you're manifesting each other, so maybe you have to be reminded that you do not do liars, or people who maintain an illusion. But also you manifesting your truth. You're manifesting, yes, I'm choosing the truth. I'm choosing my truth. And if you cannot be truthful to yourself, go home, because I'm not interested. Boom, bada boom, right? On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.